What if I told you that Figarland Garling, the former champion of God Valley, might possess one of the most terrifying mythical Zoan powers in the One Piece world? And what if this power connects him to the ancient Norse mythology of Fenrir? Today, we'll explore an interesting theory from a One Piece fan on Twitter named Panini. So without further ado, let's get started. We know that all the Gorosei have mythical Zoan powers. Now that Garling has joined them, the question is, will he also get a mythical Zoan power? And if so, could it be related to the ancient wolf, Fenrir? In Norse mythology, Fenrir is a giant wolf connected to the end of the world, known as Ragnarok. Fenrir has two sons, Skal and Hati, who chase the sun and the moon. This makes Garling's possible role even more interesting, especially when we consider his connection to Shanks. The connection between Garling and the moon can't be ignored. If Garling does indeed acquire the Fenrir fruit, it would make sense that his power is tied to lunar symbolism, similar to a werewolf. Norse mythology gives us another clue. Saturn, one of the Gorosei, shares his name with a moon called Fenrir. Could Garling's replacement of Saturn signal his transformation into Fenrir? In the same chapter where Garling replaces Saturn, we see Vegapunk replaced by a new satellite. These parallels hint at a deeper symbolic shift, reinforcing the idea that Garling's mythical Zoan could be the Fenrir. What's even more fascinating is the possibility of a devil pact between 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐿 and Garling. If 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐿 is the sea devil, could Garling have made a deal in exchange for immortality, forbidden knowledge of the Void Century, and of course, the power of Fenrir? This theory could explain why Garling ascended to the Gorosei and now holds a pivotal role in the balance of power. Fenrir's sons, Skal and Hati, chase the sun and the moon. And this is where things get even more interesting. Shanks, who has long pursued the legacy of the sun god 𝐋𝐢𝐜𝐞, could be analogous to Skal, the wolf that chases the sun. It's Shanks who gave Luffy the legendary straw hat and set him on the path to reviving Joy Boy. But what about Hati, the wolf who chases the moon? Could Hati be Shanks' twin brother? This would explain Shanks' mysterious origins and the celestial symbolism woven into his character design. After all, Shanks' baby clothes featured both sun and moon motifs, symbolizing the duality between Skal and Hati. If Shanks is Skal, then Garling, the moon chaser, could be Hati's father. This would create a powerful familial dynamic, where Shanks' brother, possibly a holy knight, seeks Garling's approval by chasing the moon, just as Hati does in the myth. Garling, as a former champion of God Valley, may have left Shanks behind, choosing to keep only his other son, Hati. This could symbolize a split in their fates, with one son pursuing the sun and the other chasing the moon, mirroring the eternal struggle between the D-Clan and the Celestial Dragons. The story of Skal and Hati, as well as the conflict between the sun and the moon, represents the ongoing clash between the Celestial Dragons and the D-Clan. This cosmic struggle for balance may be at the heart of One Piece's endgame, with Garling, Shanks, and possibly his twin brother playing pivotal roles in shaping the future of the world. Could Figarland Garling truly possess the mythical Zoan of Fenrir? And how deep do the connections between him, Shanks, and the celestial forces of One Piece go? Let me know what you think in the comments below.